Hello world, this is your girl Mystic Rage. You're tuning to Mystic Rage World, where we get it in with random, subliminal, timeless spiritual messages. Whatever the time you hear this, these messages are timeless, so know when you see or hear the audio clip that it may be the right time for you. I'm just going to say a short prayer while rolling my rose clear quartz here. May we both receive, us as a collective and me as well, the messages that we need to hear, the guidance and support that we need to hear, and everything that we need to know at this given time. Allow Archangel Michael to block any negative stagnant energy that we may be attached to at this time. Allow it to be blocked and released from us as well. Sending love and light, positive energy to us as all of the whole of the world. And I thank you, our ancestors, archangels, entities known and unknown, God and to frequency, allow us to receive and allow us to give when we have in our part of our heart space to give. In the names of the Father, Sons, and the Holy Spirits, thank you. Amen. So I'm just going to say that prayer here, you guys. And now I'm just going to go into our affirmations for today. Today's the 22nd on a Thursday. But remember, these messages are timeless, so it may be occurring the following week within this time frame here that you're seeing it, or possibly in the future months to come. My deck is a little bit bent, so I'm going to flip it the other way as well. Okay. What are the affirmations we need to know or maybe need to hear at this time? Did that flip? No, it didn't. Did it? No, it didn't. Okay. What is the affirmations we need to know and hear about at this time? Boom. 2 fell off there. And let's just get one more. Okay, that one dropped. Okay, so our affirmations, we have 3. First one says, today I trust myself. Today I know that I will make the right decisions to maintain a happy and healthy life. Okay, you guys? Today I trust myself. I'm just going to sit that over here. I don't know if you guys can see that one. I'm going to just put it over here for now. The second one, today I am in charge. Today I am in control of how I feel. No one can make me feel any other way than happy. A lot of us need to have that affirmation in our life, because sometimes we could be in a happy, joy mood, and one thing, situation, or person will alter our whole perception for their day. So we need this strength at this time. As it says, today I am in control of how I feel. No one can make me feel any other way than happy. The third affirmation here says, today I am brave. Today I will step up to every challenge with courage. Okay, you guys? Today I will step up to everyday challenge with courage. So we all need to be more grounded, knowing our strength, standing within our element, and have that courage for within to do what we have to do for our day today. So those are 3 affirmations there. I'm just going to do some moonology manifestation before we get into the other parts of the read here. Just on one here. And some messages or guidance that we need to hear at this time in regard to the affirmations just said. That one just slightly fell out like that, slow motion. So we're going to get 2 more. possibly, and this one's sticking out. Let's put that for the second one. And that's the last message. Well, that was a lot. So, since these ones did show their face, I am going to set those aside. And the one that didn't show his face, I'm going to put it here. So now the read has gone another route, but that's fine. So I'm going to get into the first card, Full Moon in Gemini. That may be of the season when this may occur, or this is the proper guidance we need to hear at this time. Or it's possibly you have Gemini in your chart, or you're a sun sign Gemini. It says, embrace the flow of life. So let me find that one. Embrace the flow of life. The manifestation balance here says, strike a balance between taking rings around people and seeing what they have to teach you. Okay? Strike a balance between talking rings around people and seeing what they have to teach you. The mindset here, you guys, is it's important to accept where you are so you can move to where you want to be. Also, for a ritual for serenity, we will have add bergamot essential oil to your diffuser. Find a comfortable seating position and gently close your eyes. Call in Saraswati, the Hindu goddess of language, of wisdom, and the arts. Ask her to bring you divine wisdom and help you to find the right words for your situation. The affirmation here, you guys, says, I share kind, loving words with the people in my life. Okay? The affirmation, just to repeat, I share kind, loving words with the people in my life. And that's off rip with the energy of Moology. I don't know if you guys can't see the cards. One second, you guys. Let me try to... There we go. Well, you may not see all the other cards. Okay, I tried to move it, but I just read that one out. Maybe if I slide these ones down. Okay, the second one is the full moon in Scorpio. Breathe through the tension. So some of us need to take into the breathing techniques of the situations that you're going through at this time. So, one second here. This one says, breathe through the tension. The balance message here says, balance your ability to caress with your need to be caressed. The mindset, when you're emotionally overheated, we end up focusing on what we don't want rather than what we do want. Bear in mind now, breathe. That's the overall message. The affirmation here says, sexual energies fire up in me in a good way and helps me to express my creativity too. Did you get it, you guys? Sexual energy fires me up in a good way and helps me express my creativity too. Now this one, far as the ritual for seduction, it says to add myrrh essential oil to your diffuser. Find a comfortable position and close your eyes. Calling Kali, the goddess of Shakti, divine feminine energy, and facing down your fears. So men, you can do this as well because we have masculine and feminine energy. There's nothing wrong with that. Just call in Kali, the divine feminine energy, and of facing down your fears. So it's a two-purpose situation with calling Kali during this time frame. Make sure you're fully in touch with your sexual side though. Unspent sexual energy create blockages, so use your your imagination. Sorry, I read off there. It says unspent sexual energy creates blockages, so use your imagination. The affirmation here, as I already said, is sexual energy fires me up in a good way and helps me to express my creativity too. That was the second card here. The third one, and then we'll go over the overall the overall energies that popped off here, the three. This one says, honor your feelings, you guys. First moon in Pisces. Let me just find that one second. Okay, so here we are. Honor your feelings. This is the mix here with this situation, you guys. It is to live a cheerful and happy-go-lucky life. This card suggests you need to make sure you're not ignoring your emotions. The mindset here says you're being asked to feel all your feelings. Make light of your emotions. Now isn't recommended. Remember, we create with our emotions. Okay, we create with our emotions of our thought process. So get more grounded and centered. Just like this one here on the dock. It looks like she's on the dock around water, getting fully grounded to receive the messages and everything she needs to hear at this time. Possibly through her third eye. However, it's getting connected to her at this time. So get a little bit more grounded so you can have more clarity in your life. The crown chakra is located at the top of your head, and its color is majestic violet. This chakra connects you with source and helps you to find the direction when you need it. Imagine bathing in a column of radiant violet light and just breathe. Call in its energies with this intention. And with this message, you guys, call in with this message. Energies of the first moon in Pisces, thank you for showing me that I am divine. And that's one little ritual you can do while you're about to start your meditation or after. Just say the energies of the first moon in Pisces, thank you for showing me that I am divine. Okay? So that's the message there for that one. And then we're going to get into this overall energy. These three popped out when it was only supposed to be just one. But this is of a collective, so maybe it's different for each and every one of us, or it may be in synchronization with all three. But we have the full moon in Taurus with detoxify. So some of us may need to do certain detoxes at this time, physical and spiritual speaking. We have the new moon in Gemini. Think it through. So think those situations through. These ones are lining up literally right under each other, so I'm going to keep them like that. Unleash your kindest self. So honor your feelings, but unleash your kindest self at the same time. You guys break through the tension and think through your situations when you get those outrageous of emotions of anger and any kind of emotion. Be able to think through it, write it down if you need to, and do some form of detoxifying with this situation as far as the negative energies, as far as the negative or addictions or habits you're doing off and on. So I'm just going to read up on full moon in Taurus, detoxify. The balance message here says, find a balance between what your heart wants and what is practical next step to take. Okay? Find a balance what your heart wants and what is the practical next step to take. The mindset here says, your challenge now is to balance yourself emotionally. This may not be easy, but it will boost your manifestation ability far more than if you overly emotional and therefore out of alignment. Okay, you guys? So try to get your emotions fully balanced, because over emotions can get you out of whack, out of alignment. The ritual for cleansing, you guys, just to help you, add Lang Lang essential oil to your diffuser, sit in a comfortable spot, and close your eyes. Call in Hathor, the goddess of love and joy, among other things. feel Heather empowering you to clear away negativity and fill you up with self-love and love for others. And Hathor is Hathor, okay, you guys? And Lang Lang essential oil is YLAG, okay, you guys? The manifestation affirmation here says, I express love and love comes back to me. Okay? I express love and love comes back to me. So that was the overall energy there. I'm just going to put it there. As far as detoxifying your emotions, your situations, it's just going to take some steps, you guys. And even if it's a small step, you're still making forward progress towards your situation at the end of the day. So breathe through that tension, as the next card does say here. So let me just find this one as well. 1 second. Full moon in Scorpio. That was for breathe through your tension, but we're going into new moon in Gemini. Think through it. So think through your different situations. Think through your emotions. Think through the circumstance that you're currently in. I'm just looking for this one. 1 second. There we go. This one has a focus message, okay? So the focus message says, this is an exceptionally good sign for matters related to flirtatious situations, anything written and upset you have had, or a relationship that feels blocked. The mindset here says expressing whatever is on your mind is always a good idea. But this card also suggests you need to do some inner work and trust your intuition. Here's some tips for boosting your intuition. Call in Archangel Zekiel, who is associated with compassion and forgiveness, to help you clear a past hurt that could otherwise block you. You can also call in the energy of the planet Mercury, which guides Gemini. So during that season there, you can use this energy as well to help you clear out a past hurt or any other situation that's currently blocking you. Just close your eyes, meditate your desire for at least 5 minutes. What comes up, write it down. Okay, you guys? So far as that meditation, after you call in Archangel Zekiel and the energy of the Mercury in planets, concentrate on your desire. That means while you're meditating, concentrate on your desire for at least 5 minutes. And you may want to set a timer for 5 minutes. So once that alarm goes off, you know you have an awakening of an ending of your session. And then begin to write what comes up in your mind. And that'll be messages off of your intuition from universe, your higher self, helping you to guide you through all the tensions you may be experiencing, okay? It does say through thoughts, but the tensions. Okay? The affirmation here says, knowledge is powerful and I am powerful. Knowledge is powerful and I am powerful. Okay? And typically when you want to do that ritual, you guys, as far as Gemini, you can do that on a Wednesday. As far as the Pisces, you can do that on a Thursday. So each day is just check out the sign of the situation, and you'll know which day you can actually do those rituals if it's not for the day that you see this message. So the last here, sorry about that. The last one here is unleash your kindest self, the first moon in Capricorn. Okay, the manifestation mix here with the mix-up says it's good to be realistic, but you don't want to have the sketch of reality, the stitch of reality so far up your nose that you can no longer smell life's perfumes. Let me just repeat that. It's good to be realistic, but you don't want to have the stench of reality so far up your nose that no longer smells life's perfumes. The mindset here says butting heads with others just wears you out in the end. So get into the right mindset for manifestation by deciding you're no longer going to take the bait or provoke a situation. far as this one with the manifestation of the powers, use the solar plexus chakra. It's in the center of courage and confidence. This energy can restore vitality and help you feel brighter and more secure. Visualize a shimmering yellow sunlight color and call in the energies by repeating the version of Louis Hay's famous affirmation. This one says, energies of the first quarter moon in Capricorn, thank you for reminding me that I am a loving child of the universe. Again, it says, Capricorn, thank you for reminding me that I am a loving child of the universe. And that's one of the affirmations you can do during your meditation session. Just visualize a yellow sunlight color around you. Focus on your solar plexus, okay? And then say that affirmation as well. So that's the message there for Capricorns. You typically want to do those on a Saturday. If you want to, you guys, if you feel when you hear this message or see the cards, it may be the time for you to do that ritual, as far as meditating and getting yourself grounded and picturing possibly a violet light or the yellow light around you as well, as far as meditation, so you can get more grounded with that. But we just want to see the underlining bust out. And I'm not going to read these ones because these are just bust outs. It says, trust the universe, cool your emotions, then go wild. Leave the past behind. And that's the overall bust out energy. I am going to go into trust the universe just to read that message, because we know about thinking it through with your emotions and releasing some of that tension there. So cooling your emotions, we understand that message there. Once you get fully grounded and in your element, then go wild as the last outcome of the cards here of the bust out energy. But I do want to go in the first quarter moon in Aquarius about trusting the universe. So let me just find that one, because that one I feel is significant for us to be more of that mustard seed of faith in situations that we're working towards or trying to get out of or try to manifest into our lives here. I'm going backwards. 1 second. And this should be it. Okay, here we go. This one has a mix. Okay, listen to the mix up. If you feel stuck or you're making someone else feel stuck, you need to tread carefully. Sometimes stuck people behave recklessly. Okay, did you hear it? If you feel stuck or making someone else feel stuck, you need to tread carefully, because it's going to be a pop out explosion of emotions situation. That's possibly why it says cool your emotions, think through the situation before things go out of whack, out of hand, because people behave recklessly when they're feeling stuck or in a low vibrational energy. Anyways, back to the message. The mindset here says when this card comes up, there's a risk that you're being too rigid in your thinking, words, or actions. Loosen up and find yourself an easier way to overcome the challenges you're facing. Okay, you guys? Loosen up a bit. Think through the situation. And then find an easier solution to the problem, situation, person, or circumstance you're facing. Now, in tune into this power here, this energy, the third eye is located right above the midpoint between your eyebrows. It allows you to see beyond life's illusions to the truth that you're an amazing being here to manifest your dreams. It says here, energies of the first quarter moon in Aquarius, thank you for showing me that it's okay to be me. So the affirmation here, you guys, as far as this energy, thank you for showing me that it's okay to be me. Okay, and that's the message for that one, for the bust out. And we have cool your emotions, so we already understand that. And then going wild, that must be right when we're grounded. Let me just read one little message out of that about the go wild energy, because we're not referring to going wild when you're going through a very intense situation there. Okay, we're talking about after you get grounded, get more stable, more in that flow of positive into that manifesting energy, then go wild. And I just want to clarify that by reading the message for full moon in Leo, giving off that radiant strength energy. One second, you guys. Okay, here we go. With the go wild energy, it says find a balance between having a great time and attending to the people who need you. The mindset of the card says worrying about something or someone triggers the law of attraction. So as much as positive thoughts. So focus on the positive, you guys. Focus more on the positive. Because the more you're in that low vibration of thinking about negative situations and being in that negative state of energy and not releasing that energy, it involves more obstacle and blockages in your life as far as being in that negative thought process. So focus on accepting that emotion at that time, then releasing it, writing down what you feel at that time, and then rewrite that one into a positive way into your life and speak it out loud. There may be a situation you guys can do with working out your situations, your problems, or dealing with someone in your life. So that was just a little sidebar message for that situation there. Unleashing your wilder side, you can add cinnamon essential oil to your diffuser, get in a comfortable position and close your eyes. Call in Medusa, the once wild and beautiful goddess who symbolized the end of the matriarchally rule and feminine power, freedom, and transformation. Feel Medusa's feminine power, breathe it in, and step into your feminine power. And as I said, men, just because we're talking about feminine energy does not mean that you don't have feminine. We both have feminine and masculine aspects. So for this one, men can do this as well, breathing in and stepping into that power in that situation. Because it may be an emotional situation that you're going through. Okay, you guys? And as lastly of the bus side of the Moology, it does say leave the past behind. So leave the past behind. We learn through our past situations, which gives us more insight and more experience to handle more situations in our life in a different way. You see, he's leaving the past behind. He's working towards a higher, brighter situation. You don't have to completely forget your past, but use it as a tool to help you grow more in your life path and what you have going on. So lastly, I am going to bust off. Well, it's not lastly because I'm going to do a closing. I am going to get into our angels and ancestors messages from the Oracle deck here. And we're going to see what messages we will receive. This will give us some guidance and insight even more to this situation here. I did split the deck. It does say snake, shed old skin. Shed old skin. And the other one is that trust and thrive. So trust everything's going to work out and thrive through these what may seem like very difficult, hard situations in your life. You know, it's okay to be feeling negative sometimes. As this card says, it says to honor your feelings, okay? So don't feel like, oh my gosh, I'm being in a negative thought. You can honor your feeling and what you're feeling at that time. Express it. You may want to punch a pillow or scream into a pillow. However you want to get that release of that negative stagnant energy, do it. Some people may cry. That is another form of releasing that energy as well, through tears, through your emotions. Just having the release of the negativity energy will help you shift it and transmute it for you, transform it into a positive energy in your life. Okay, you guys? Because we all have some negative thoughts sometimes at any time throughout our days. And it's just a matter of accepting it, expressing it, however, but not towards no one. You want to do the expression by yourself of the negative energy, because you don't want to lash out. Remember to cool your emotions. Think through the situation. Okay, so what messages of proper guidance we can receive from the angels? Okay, so we have, right off rip, I'm going to go, there's 2, but we have the 3 that actually showed their faces. So let me show you guys the 3 that showed their faces about this first, and then we'll go into these last 2, even though they showed up first. This one says, wait for important information. So that's about also trusting the universe, you guys, and waiting for the messages to occur. So I'm going to just read a little bit about the oracle card. The message here from Oracle, it says, wait for important information. Be open and receptive to information. Gather the facts so that you can make the decision that is in line with your integrity. Okay, you guys? Be open and receptive to the information. Gather the facts that you need to make a decision that lines up with your integrity. The extended message here says, angels, ancestors, and the universe are speaking to you at this time. So look and listen for important conversations, signs, and messages that will point you in the right direction. You're being guided to wait for more information before making any fast moves, because at the moment you're letting your wants get in the way of your needs. This is an opportunity for you to see everything clearly at this time, but you will only be able to do so if you're willing to be truly open. But let me reload that. There is an opportunity for you to see everything clearly at this time, but you will only be able to do so if you're willing to truly open your eyes. If you have been waiting for further information about a choice you have to make or an action you have to take, don't take matters into your own hands, but let what needs to be revealed be revealed. Then you'll know the next step to what to do. Angels are supporting you, so trust that. Trust and believe. The next one is Shaolin the Master. Be grateful in moment in action. So I just want to get into that. He does have a cricket in one hand, and he has a fist. He's had both of his fists up. It's more balancing the energy there. He has a ball of energy right above one fist with a rope or bracelets tied around one hand, and then we have a cricket. And you know how subliminal crickets are. Off of the frequencies of the sound waves that they give off can also be a warning or another message as well, as far as the cricket. I'm just seeing that as well. Let me just find that one. 1 second, you guys. Okay, the Shaolin Master says, be grateful in the moment and action. Message. Slow and steady. Breathe and flow. Take a gentler approach. Okay, you guys, that was the overall message. Slow and steady. That means thinking through your emotions, honoring your feelings. Now take a moment to think through. Breathe and flow. Take a gentler approach. And that goes with having more love and compassion about the situation. The extended message here says, you're being guided to flow like water, blow like air, and connect with your purest intentions. Hold on, you guys. Let me get a sip of coffee. I was drinking tea, but today I wanted some espresso. Sorry about that, guys. Let me reload it. You're being guided to flow like water, blow like air, and connect with your purest intentions. Don't feel you need to rush ahead. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself how you can move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it. Question: do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Can you slow down or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward? All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next. So what happens next, you guys, so getting more grounded, getting more in the flow with your emotions, accepting the emotions that you're receiving at this time, think through it, get more grounded to shift that negative energy into a positive one. Get more grateful, show more gratitude in the things you have and where you're at this time. Accept where you're at this time with grace and love. And after you get more in balance, with breathing and getting all the way centered, then you could think about, the different steps you can take to move forward in life. And the outcome card here was the star ancestor, which says follow the voice of your soul. Okay, follow the voice of your soul. It's right under honor your feelings. The star ancestor card popped up. The message: heed the messages coming directly from your soul. So like during meditation and those different techniques you guys are doing with after breathing and getting grounded, meditating. Or they may just come into you sporadic, telepathically. However, the spiritual message will come across. Just feel it from your soul, you guys, and you'll get more information. The extended message here says there is a deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, you was born for a purpose. You were born to be a bright light in the world, and there are supporters out there in the universe sending waves of energy to guide you at this time. Information and inspiration that has been coming your way recently is not new information, but memories. Your feelings are being drawn in a particular direction are the awakening of an aspect of your soul. Did you hear? Your feelings are being drawn in a particular direction are the awakenings of an aspect of your soul. You're being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up, but also help you light up your corner of the world. Continue the following cosmic guidance that is coming your way. Okay, you guys, so that was the outcome card. Now we're going to go into the bust out. These were the first ones here. So let's go with the first one, which is Hermit, retreat and recharge. He's also sitting like the other lady that was about honoring your feelings. He's, meditating, getting more grounded. So let's go find Hermit. Retreat and recharge. Hear the bird for confirmation. Listen, you guys. Take time to rest and recuperate in the order to continue your growth. Benefit from the information that will come directly from your heart space. Okay, it's like the same with the star ancestor says follow the voice of your soul. Now we're speaking in your heart space. Okay, I want to make sure we're still recording. Now the extended message here says you have been working hard and given your all to a current situation. It may become draining and detrimental to your development unless you retreat and recharge your energies. So you're being guided to take a step back at this time. If you are working on bringing something together, your over-involvement could impede the process. So retreat and breathe. If you have something to say or do that could have a larger impact on your life, spend some time in deep thought, even contemplation, before moving forward. Often when we rush in, we don't see how destructive our actions can be. So meditate and listen to your soul's wisdom before proceeding further. Now, we was just talking about being more grounded and being more in tune so you can receive your messages. Now it's getting more grounded during meditation so you can really hear the different messages that you receive at different timings. So that's why I see why that was bust off there. The second message that was overall bust off is the great teacher learned from spiritual experiences. And there goes the white bird yet again with the feathers. And like I said, this white bird in this card is answers to prayers. So I'm just going to go over this one. Great teacher. I just saw it. Here we go. Learn from spiritual experiences. The message here says, know that what is happening around you is divinely inspired. Learn from your current experiences, then share them with others. The extended message here says, this card can represent a great teacher in your life or a great teacher within. Either way, it shows you that you have dedicated a lot of time, effort, and energy to understanding yourself and the world. You are having spiritual experiences at this time and gaining greater awareness of what you need to do in order to grow. There is a chance that if you've been having any challenges recently, you've surmounted them and allowed them to be vehicles to lessons that are helping you. That are helping your spiritual connection. Let me just repeat that one so it flows. There is a great chance that if you've been having any challenges recently, you'll surmount them and allow them to be vehicles to lessons that are helping your spiritual connection. If you feel that you received messages from heaven or the universe recently, this card is a confirmation that these have indeed been holy experiences. And as I said, you guys, this card also represents receiving answers to prayers through signs and experiencing peace through joy. Okay, you guys, and that was the overall of the angel and ancestors messages at this time. Oh, I didn't even look, you guys. The overall energy of the bust outs of this whole situation with the wise woman with the owl over her head, well, on her shoulder, it says, wise one, grow within your current situation. And just to give a closing for the angel and ancestor messages, I am going to read the wise one. She literally has the feather in her hair. She has a white feather from the owl, and then the one that's resting on her wrists is the bird resting on her arm there is a raven. So she has a black feather in her hair as well as a white fading to gray black feather into her hair. And that raven does have a little seed in his mouth as a messenger. So not only do these messages come from white birds with white feathers, they come from black birds with black feathers, as well as the blue birds, the blue jays with the blue feathers. So if you have been seeing feathers, pick them up so you can remember to look that message up, okay? That was just a sidebar message. So let me just go to the wise one. Just 1 second, you guys. And I'm not going to keep pulling. But the one under that, ironically, she's also with a owl saying, white witch, be the light. So be the light in your life, you guys. And I should show you guys that I'm going to read the wise one, but I'm just wanted to show you guys really quick of the bust out of the backup energy was her white witch energy, which says be the light. See the two owls? They're different types. Wise woman has that one with the raven here, her two birds, messengers. And this one with her energy of be the light is of a different owl. Okay, I just wanted to show that. And that owl has got antlers. Like, did you see that? It has antlers like tree branches. Some messages, you guys. So I just wanted to put that out there. But I am going to go into the wise one. Here is the message. Knuckle down. Be reliable and committed. Be open to wisdom and insights from your elders. The extended message here says the wisdom of the wise one is based on something that is younger generation is often lacking. Commitment and reliability. When this card appears, you are being guided to continue working on your growth and expansion within your current situation. Be committed to your tasks and projects. It can be very easy to get bored or overwhelmed, but persevere. You are being reminded of how it feels to be let down and experience unreliability. And that is not who you were born to be. So keep working on what you're working on, because it's going to be extremely beneficial for you in the long run. So, okay, you guys, in regards to the wise one, maybe get some advice from some of the elders in your life, maybe grandparents. And you can, if they're not physically here, you can ask for guidance from your ancestors in different ways. You guys can look that up as well to be able to communicate even during meditation and dream state of dreaming, going to sleep, to receive messages for the wise ones in your family tree. Spiritually speaking, you can find the wise ones as well. Just Google it, okay, to receive those messages or advice or guidance that you may need answers to. So that was the overall message here, and we're just going to clarify what the secrets of the ancestors, since we have the angels and the ancestors. We're going to clarify with that, and I'm just going to pull one card from this one, or possibly two, however it comes out. But on the back of the bottom of the deck here, we do have Huntress Soul Awakening. So a lot of us are going through that awakening at this time during the circumstances that we're dealing with. I split the deck. It does have Explore, Root of Air. So getting more grounded with yourself, getting that flow of your energies, your emotions, retreating and recharging your batteries. Okay, what I mean by that is recharging your energies, even your chakras, to get them more in tune and more balanced, so you can get and call in more of those positive energies. And I'm just flipping it. Why is that card upside down? The Goddess Circle wants to make his presence felt as the Wheel of Change, which is the Wheel of Fortune, giving off a number 10 for completion. So end of type cycle, starting a new beginning. Okay, so what are some other messages or confirmations we need to hear based off the messages we have seen and heard at this time? Some messages, spirit, of confirmations, or any other signs. That pop, and we have one card, and then I'll go over the underlining, the overall here, and the underlining here, which overall says the Judge, Poetic Justice, just to show you guys the overall energy of this section here. And we may just put that one there. Creative expression was up there as well. So let me go into the Creature of Earth, Take Charge. Taking charge of your life. This one is riding what appears to be, let me just look it up, because that looks like a, before I look, I'm like, that looks like a big furry fox, but it could be a different animal. It has a lot of fur in it as well, giving off the white. You see the pentacle in her hand, the energy. Okay, let me just find that one really quick here. The Creature of Earth does respond or corresponds to the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So the creatures are the knights in this deck. So this is the Knight of Pentacles if you're speaking of the aspects of tarot. But this card is the creature of earth. Take charge. Little insight. When you are uncomfortable with emotions, your own or other people's, are robbing yourself of experiencing true intimacy. Being vulnerable means allowing yourself to be uncomfortable and still be open. Make space for others to be vulnerable with you as well. The memory message here says this ancestor, the animal spirit of earth, is known as the sand fox or the pale fox. For the Dogon people in Mali, the fox is a sacred animal who works with the divining priest to grant you guidance you can trust. The medicine here to take in. This is the most hard-working ancestor. The creature of the earth wants you to trust yourself. Sometimes what is required of us may be boring or repetitive, so stay on course. Now here, shadow spot. Some of us may be dealing with this energy. Listen. Are you being bored or boring? Get back into the flow. You are ignoring so much of your life. Don't beat yourself up for being lazy or allowing perfectionism to block you. Question to ask yourself, am I overwhelmed or depressed? The declaration here, it says, I finish what I start, okay? You know, affirmation to write down as well, you guys. I finish what I start. And that was the one off of that. Then we go into the overall, which is Father of the Air, leadership, which is King of the Air. The air is the sword. So yes, this will be the King of Swords with leadership here. Here, this ancestor represents someone who gives advice for a living, like a lawyer or an accountant. In this instance, it will be helpful to trust your head over your heart. There are sometimes we must remove ourselves from a situation to see it clearly. The memory message here says the Father Air comes from the word Hapki, Cansinam of Arizona region. These spirits who have led a good life and appear in sacred ceremonies to maintain balance. So this energy here, you guys. The medicine to take in. Gut check. Are you being cold, rigid, and uptight? Being real does not mean being stern. You may be coming across as cold and calculating, even though that is not who you are. Okay, you guys? Shadow aspect of the message. Open your beautiful heart. Your power may not be loud, flashy, and showy, but you are a powerful leader. Just don't abuse that power. Your biting wit and sarcasm may be hurting. Well, may be hurtful to others. Do a self-check-in and make sure that you're not being too cold, selfish, or manipulative. Remain in integrity. The declaration or the affirmation here says, I am a leader, not a follower. Okay? I am a leader and not a follower. Let me put that there. Lastly, off the bust out is the Mother God. Miracles in motion. Miracles in motion. And do you see the fan she has in her hand? These are feathers of a peacock. Very vibrant feathers. So you may be seeing, as I said, you guys, different feathers in your walkway floating in front of your face. Grab the feather so you remember to look it up when you get home. It may be some messages there. You can meditate with that feather and receive other messages as well. Check on the color of that feather and look up that spiritual bird that's attached to the feather. That could be some insight as well, you guys. But here with the Mother God Miracles in Motion card, she is Juno. That's her AKA. This does refer to another entity, Juno, Juno. Here we go. Trust your inner voice. You are being divinely guided and are much wiser than you think. Be easy and deliberate as you move forward, but do move forward. The memory message here says, Mother God shows up as Yoruba goddess Yaya Lena. I hope I said that. Laya Iyanla. Okay. With the nurturing energy of the protection, love, and support. Her energy is ancient and maternal. She is the predominant source of all existence, mother of all gods and all living things. We are all her children. The message here, medicine-wise, take it in. Mother Goddess energy, that's what she brings. Balance your yang energy to bring the healing you require. My child, receive your wisdom, receive your guidance, receive your truth and well-being. The shadow aspect. We can learn things that easy way and we can learn the hard way. Every time you ignore the inner mother voice within, you are choosing a more difficult path. The declaration here says, all things are possible. So that's going in, you guys, meditating more so you guys can receive these messages and get into that manifestation energy. Once you raise your frequency higher into positive energy, you know, knowing that all things are possible at the end of the day. It was ringing out that what we think become reality. So the more you focus on positivity in your life, the more you receive more positive outcomes, answers, in that situation or circumstance or whatever relationship you're dealing with at this time. And lastly, before I bust off the ending of the Moonology mini deck, we're going to do some clarifications here. Just to clarify the last thing here. The last of the messages, okay? As far as clarifying, that one's upside down. I know this one's kind of long, you guys, but I wanted to get this message of the reading, however Spirit wanted me to send it out to you guys. And one last shuffle here. Just splitting the deck, it has roots of stability in the cloud of unknowing, followed by roots of success, embrace the unknown. So leaving the future part, you guys, to uncertainty for the universe to fill in those blanks that you keep worrying or stressing about. What is some other clarifying? Whoa, that really popped off. Behind the veil, welcome the uncertainty as opportunity for growth and be okay with not knowing. Before we even, I just said it, it just came out the gate as confirmation from Spirit, you guys. Leaving the uncertainty. And just to bust it off, here, the shadow aspect of it, giving us insight. Give up control. Release your grip on outcomes. Embrace the present moment's wisdom. So releasing that uncertainty and leaving it up to universe or God or whatever you believe in. And allow it to create that personal, positive aspect of situations and circumstances in your life, you guys. Behind the veil. And that was just off the gate. We're going to bust off and get two more. If it comes out that way. What is some other? Boom, it do. These are two messages. The next one. Okay, new heights. Let your connection with Spirit ground you as you reach for the sky. And here's another feather. Ringing out again of the pigeon. So let you know if you even catch a pigeon feather, it's relaying you a message as well from Spirit. It's confirmation. And look, it says, underlining it, growth potential. Embrace change to unlock your full potential and flourish. Unlock your full potential and flourish, you guys. So messages are being sent out and we're receiving them. These are confirmations of it. Lastly, sky of clarity. It says, soar into the boundless sky of clarity, where insights are as infinite as the allures expanses. So the sky of clarity. The aspect of the shadow here says seek clarity. Embrace openness and insight. Allow life's truth to reveal themselves. So getting more grounded, being more in the meditating, get more in tune with meditating. Even if you can start off with 5 minutes, start with that and then work to 10 to 15 or however longer you can do meditations. Okay, but just don't, I would say if you fall asleep and wake up from a meditation, try to write down what you remember from the dream if you ever fall asleep during meditation. Okay, that's another message. So we're going to look at the overall energy of the top card of the deck. It says worthy goal. Get out and be inspired to keep working towards your life purpose. Okay? Working towards your life purpose. Being that bullseye. So as I said, Spirit works in mysterious ways with sending messages, and it will give you the right opportunity of the door opening or already open, waiting on your arrival to the outcome that you really want in your life, your destined life path, or what you're destined to achieve in this lifetime. This one's on the flip side, says fresh ideas. Stay open-minded, invite new perspectives to enrich your journey and spark creative solution. So that's what it was about, honoring your feelings, getting into that hermit mode, retreating and recharging so you can receive the messages, learning through your spiritual experiences, okay? Getting that eyesight that you need, that part. High sight, insight. Bust out of the last of this. This is the cloud of unknowing. Float on the cloud of the unknown. Surrender to mystery and embrace the sacred within. Now, didn't I just say that about the behind the veil? Welcoming that uncertainty as the opportunity. Now, this one's saying, as far as meditating wise, floating on the cloud. And you see him, he's floating on the cloud of unknown. Okay, leaving that uncertainty. So you can surrender to the mystery of knowing every aspect of how it's going to fall out in that situation or that circumstance or that relationship with that person you're dealing with, of the matter that you're worried about or thinking about over and over again. So just do that. Float on the cloud of unknowing. Here on the flip side, it says embrace the unknown, you guys. Venture into the mystery with an open heart, welcoming the lessons hidden in uncertainty. So allowing yourself to be in your hermit mode, recharging your energies, your chakras, everything like that, and leaving it uncertain to the universe, God, whatever you believe in, your higher self, to help those positive manifestations that you want into your life to appear into reality. And that's the close off here. I am going to end it with the mini numerology. So I appreciate you guys watching for this long and really being a part of the energy that's going on right now at this time, you guys. So I do appreciate it. If any of these messages have resonated with you or gave you some insight or a tip, just hit the like button. That's a free thank you as that, or subscribe to your girl. But just having a like and saying, yes, I confirm some of these messages hit me in a way, or I feel some type of way, or I can confirm on my own that I have been seeing flowers and repetitive angel numbers of signs and messages from the universe. And this video did give me some confirmations that I need. Leave that as a comment. We can start a whole full-fledged confirmations right there off rip. And I said mine. I have been seeing feathers, birds, and all that type of stuff. But off rip will show this space first is a personal issue reaches a resolution. And this is full moon in Cancer. So getting all your emotions grounded and centered, then you'll receive those messages when you need to hear them. Just like this one. It says your commitment is being tested. This is the first card of the moon. So yes, your commitment to different situations and projects are being tested. So don't overthink and indulge in the creative side. Well, not the creative side. I would say going completely OCD about the project or the situation. Allow yourself to retreat and recharge, because you want to have more of a positive grounding loving in your heart space energy in regards to the circumstance or the project that you're working on. And that's why your commitment is being tested also at this time, to make you stay in tuned, focused, and have those messages come in at the time you need to hear them. Also as well, it says your dreams need a practical plan here. Your dreams and desires need a practical plan. Overall here says it's time to release that negativity, that stagnant energy. So that's when it goes into calling in that purple violet light or the yellow light of healing and nurturing energy and through our chakras, the third eye, and also, what was the third one? Solar plexus as well. Getting that center. And then the bust off of the underlying energy, the back card, was a win-win outcome is in the forecast. So it's already confirmation. This will be a win-win situation for you, whatever you're thinking and worrying about. Just transmute your energy into more positive, get more grounded, meditate a little more here. Allow those messages from spirit to come to you at this time. It's inevitable, a win-win outcome for everyone in the situation. Okay, just get more grounded. Retreat if you need to. It's saying have a possible little mini retreat. Maybe a 30-minute retreat if you can't get a whole full day to yourself of 24 hours. I know life is very busy, but try to retreat for at least 15 to 30 minutes just for yourself to get more grounded and more balanced in your emotions. Okay, you guys? And just to bust off and end it with the closing, certain situations, if you stay in your negativity, nothing will come of the situation. It will be a repeating cycle of situations, and you have not learned your lesson yet. And this is why Spirit is saying to get more grounded, focus on meditating, retreating now, and recharging your energies and getting more of your chakras balanced so you can receive the messages clearly, not over burst out of energy of anger towards someone or towards a situation. Get more grounded. Because if you don't, you may manifest more blockages and obstacles of your lives, and then nothing will come of the situation. You'll be in that repeating cycle of a pattern. That's a warning for some of us out here. Also for others, you're very close to achieving your goal. Some of us are already on that frequency of manifesting. We have already retreated and recharged our energies. We're fully balanced and attuned. And now this occurs. Okay, you guys, you're achieving your goal. Okay, so that win-win outcome of the bust out part of that, it says it's time to release that negativity so that win-win forecast can be in your reality. Okay, you're achieving your goals. Just keep going. It's there. And here lastly, we have balanced spirituality and practically. Balance your spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces, and we went over that as well. Having that balance in everything. Because here overall, last thing of the impact of the energy, it says to work through your fears. It may be scary. It may take some time. Some slower or faster than others. But it does take some time of some form of retreating and recharging and expressing and understanding those different fear-based thought forms of negative thoughts or whatever negative energies coming into you based off fear-based energy or fear-based thought mindset. So don't work from a state of being in worry or fear at this time. It's time to retreat, recharge your energies, ground yourself, get more balance with your emotions, cool those off, think thoroughly, write down if you need to. I would suggest you do, so you have an outline of where you're at, so you can see how far your progress. You hear the bird confirmation, so you can have more of a steady flow of progress. Step by step will show you you're achieving your goals day by day, action by action. And that's all you need to do to get more grounded, to have your full outcome come, because everything's working out in your favor, you guys. So that was the whole message of this read here today. Get more grounded. Wait for that important information, because messages are coming at all different ways and signs at this time. So be able to be more open and receptive to receiving those messages. And this is your girl, Mystic Rage. I am signing off, and I want to thank all the spirits and entities that want to step forward and give us some messaging and guidance. Allow everyone to receive them, however they receive them, as confirmations, whether it be as a reflash of a GIF file or a flash during meditations, to let them receive the messages that they need, support and guidance, because we know we're all protected. I thank you, love you, and this your girl, Mystic Rage. You guys, we're just signing off, sending love and light, positive loving energy to all of us. Soul tribe speaking, spiritually speaking, blood type speaking, loving, positive love and light, nurturing, guiding, supporting us throughout the ends of times, infinite times, generations of times. I thank you and I appreciate it. And thank you guys for watching for this long. I'd love to receive some comments in the bottom so we can have some interaction as far as confirmations and other messages that we have received. Thank you guys and have a blessed day.